Man, do you remember that scene in Dragon Ball Z when Majin Vegeta punches Goten and Trunks so he can sacrifice himself to defeat Buu? Man, it was such a noble sacrifice. Brings a tear to my eye.
Make a showcase on them.
What? Why? Their tags don't work out?
Do it now.
No. Okay, fine, I'll do it. What's going on, you fam? Raiyuden here. One of you guys in the comment section recommended running a team that revolved around that iconic moment in Dragon Ball Z when Majin Vegeta sacrifices himself with the starting lineup of Goten, Trunks, and Majin Vegeta. I figured that's a really cool idea. Great way to play homage to such an iconic moment. So here's the team we're going to be running. It's named Sacrifice just because I couldn't put Majin Sacrifice. It is what it is. So we got Trunks, Gohan, and Super Saiyan 3 Goku on the bench, whereas we have our starting lineup being Majin Vegeta, Trunks, and Goten. I was hoping I could do a better job in terms of synergizing the whole team, but this is what I came up with. Until those balance changes get released, we're not going to see much synergy amongst different Vegeta units and his own family. Speaking of which, I am so excited for that. I'm so glad they're paying respect to that tag. Can't wait to see what new teams we're going to be running against. But discussion about the balance changes should be for another video. This one is exclusively for this event. So let's go see what this team can do in PvP. Alright, here's the first match of the video, facing up against a Lineage of Evil team. I noticed that he had that blue pod Frieza, which is going to be great for him once the balance changes come out. Started off against the Lord Chilled. I knew he was going to do that because both Trunks and Goten are Super Saiyan, so probably wanted those additional debuffs. He's getting a pretty good start on me, but you know, Lord Chilled can't hold himself against Super Saiyans. Think that hurts me, son? Nah. Get some good damage off. When he wasn't swapping him out, I could already tell what his plan was. His plan was to just have Chilled die immediately so that he could use, so that the debuffs, when they apply, the remaining team will do a lot of damage. And I was all for it because he doesn't realize once I get the Rising Rush going and I take out one of his teammates, it'll be a lot easier for me to handle the rest. Having that 3-man advantage over one is pretty big, so definitely not a strategy you want to use. Get the most work out of Chilled as you can. Weird delay there. This will always happen. I don't know what the hell it is, but it bothers me so much. Switch into Trunks here, take damage. Not worried, Goten's on standby, so just patiently waiting for him to come back. I knew he was gonna do that, waiting for his blast armor, but get the juke over there. I was pretty fearful for a Rising Rush, that's why I was pretty hesitant to bring out Goten, and I mean I was right in the end. I knew if I was swapping he'd use this Rising Rush, so it's a good thing that I held off on him. Guessed it incorrectly, lose my Trunks, but that's okay. His type advantage has already been used to its best ability, so it's okay. Good old Majin Vegeta here. You know, not even sweating. He did some damage, it's okay. I was worried at this point that he's gonna get me, but I remembered not to swap in immediately. That's how I got killed last time. Now look at this BS. What the hell? I hate paralysis so much. That pissed me off so bad. So bad. I was so sick of PvP after that. So sick of it. I just didn't want to play, but it's whatever. I realize that I can't give up just yet. I'm sure I can make a comeback here. As long as I get rid of Golden Frieza, I'm sure I can handle the blue cooler. Except for if he guesses my Rising Rush. Nothing. This whole day I've been having my Rising Rushes guessed. It's pretty frustrating. Buff up Goten. Let's see if we gotta go all out. We gotta do as much damage as we can because we got a lot to come back for. And look at that. I don't know why we didn't clash out. I don't know what it was, but man, just PvP sometimes drives me insane. Absolutely insane. There's so many things I gotta address. Thankfully Goten can tank out the damage here. I wasn't too worried here. I'll go ahead, use all your cards on Goten. I'll be fine. I just wanted to make sure that Goten would have his vanish by the time we got to Golden Frieza, but unfortunately that's not the case. Ended up having to use it, hoping shoulder tackle would come through, but Goten is still tanking really, really well though. I was thinking that maybe he would be able to last towards the end. If he did, I'd be able to get him. So I was just praying Goten was going to be able to hold out. He had his Rising Rush, but I vanished through it, and I forgot he had one more vanish, so he got me. I hate paralysis, and I hate feint, and I hate laggers, and it's a shame that the developers, their top focus is to change mechanics that nobody asked for changed. Here's the second match of the video against an Androids team. I was super happy to see this. It was nice to see a new tag make its emergence into to PvP. It was really cool. I knew he was going to start with one of the androids. I didn't expect him to start with Cell. I was thinking that if it was yeah, it didn't matter which extreme he started with. I was thinking that I would have the upper hand, but it caught me off guard for him to start with Cell, but not in a bad way. I mean, it was in my favor if he was going to start out with Cell. Catch him on the sidestep. Starting to get better and better at those, you know, developing the patience to just wait. Just trying to buy time here because the next person to swap in would be purple type, so I wouldn't want to lose type advantage. So I was holding off as much as I could until I had my Trunks, and worked out in the end. Catch him in the sidestep again, and at this point he's used all his vanishes, so came full circle. Got to get my Rising Rush going and take out his Cell. Ta-da! Bye-bye, Cell. All that's left is two extremes here. In hindsight, I probably should have just left the Trunks there because I had type advantage and then swapped into Majin Vegeta afterwards or something. I don't know. And Majin Vegeta, it's such a shame. He had so much potential. I don't know why they felt the need to put a nerf on the damn guy. And I used my strike card the same time that guy did, but it didn't give us a clash. It let him go first. I don't know what the hell it is with PvP, but man, there's just so many mechanics that need fixing. He didn't use any green cards, so I guess green card, and I was right. We still have our swap in the Trunks, so all the things that could go right are going right here. Everything's going well so far, minus obviously that strike clash that didn't happen. In hindsight, I should have saved that for Majin Vegeta. Oh well. It is what it is. After baiting out his Rising Rush, I didn't know if he had an ultimate, so I just went ahead with this. Figured why not. He used a lot of ki as well, so if he were to need 50 ki for his special, he wouldn't have enough, so I knew I could get Majin Vegeta's ultimate ability off. Still really cool. I needed to bait out his vanish here because I was afraid that he would, you know, use his thing. Take out Goten, maybe have another Rising Rush. You know how it goes, those stupid unlucky moments. But I kept catching him in the sidestep, and everything worked out in the end. Here's the final match of the video against the Hybrids team. Man, that purple Gohan brought so many memories when the Hybrids were dominating the meta. It was crazy. Thankfully we guessed the type right, so we start out with our Trunks against this Goten. Trunks doesn't have very good strike damage, so I don't know, not that good. Bait out his vanish, go with the Majin Vegeta. Everything's looking well so far. Close range special skill. Inflict that heavy bleed, get the vanish off, catch him in his sidestep. Just everything's going well. Everything that could go well is going well. Catch him at his sidestep again. Do a cool little charge step, get rid of that ultimate Gohan. And I guess he didn't want to keep going, so he wrapped it up there. And that's the final match of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Recommend some teams you guys want me to use in the comment section. Coolest one, I'll go ahead and throw it in a video, 'cause why not? I'll be sure to show my appreciation and give you some credit for the team. But anyways guys, have a good one.